Hello, it's me, Dodo. Welcome to today's daily dose. I've already got my 13 tiles on my rack. I've already sorted them, and I'm ready to spread out the suits and tell you what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to put my flowers down here, my jokers down here. Going to put my cracks right there, my bams right here, and my dots right here. You know, I like to separate them. I've decided by looking at these numbers, I've decided on the consecutive run title, and I found this line that will go with my rack. It needs 3 flowers, 1, 2, 3, 4 fours, and 4 fives. I noticed that I had a consecutive run going with these cracks. That's what made me decide on this line. I'm going to discard 1 5 because I'm going to start the consecutive run. I don't have to start with 1, 2, 3. I can start with 4, 5, and 6, and that's what I have in my cracks. If I start with the 4, 5, and 6, then the next 4 have to be 7s, and the next 4 has to be 5s. See? It'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I just said 5s. I didn't mean 5s. So 4, 5, 6, 4 7s, and 4 8s. Okay? So I've discarded 1 of my 5s. I need 3 flowers. I've got 2 flowers over here, so I'm okay with that. I always love jokers. All right, so I'm starting my 4, 5, 6. I don't have any 7s in these bams, but I do have a 7 in the dots. So, and I need 7s right here to go after the 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to take away this 1 dot so I can use my 7 to go to my 4, 5, and 6, and then start my 7s. I don't need my 5 and 9 because I'm going to need my 8s, and that's all I'm going to do. So this is going to be on my discard pile. This is going to be my discard, and this is going to be my discard. So see, I've got these 4 that are discards. Everybody can see that? So these are going to be separate groups of 4s. Now, in this line, since this is a run called a consecutive run, I cannot use a double in anywhere in that line. Not a double. I can't use any jokers in any of this run right here. I can use a joker, however, in my Kongs of 4 7s or 4 8s. Now remember, these are my discard. All right, so I've got my 7 stacks. I'm going to go through them, but before I go through them, like if I were doing a Charleston, that's what the stacks are representing. I've got to discard my 3 first, like if I were sending it to the right. Remember, it's right over left, then left over right for the Charleston. So I'm going to take 3 to move to my right, but I'm just going to put them right here since I'm just practicing. Now I can draw my stack. And in my stack, I've got a 2, 4, and a 7 that will go up here beside my discard. I'll put them closer so you can see them. 2, 4, 7, and 5 are my discards. All right, now what am I going to discard? I need a flower. I didn't get a flower. I need a 7 or 8. I do have a 7, so I'm going to put it over here with the 7s. Now I've got to discard 3, so I'm going to choose these 3 to discard. I'm going to put them down right there. And then I'm going to draw another stack and put them up here on my rack. This helps me remember when I need to discard. I need a 7, an 8, or a flower. That's not a 7, 8, or a flower, so I'm going to discard them. Okay. I'm going to get my stack. I've got a 5, a 7, and a 6. I need another 7 dot. Look, I got a 7 dot. So I've got 2 I can still discard. Neither one of those will work, but I've got to discard 3. I don't want to discard my 8 because it's starting my 8. So I'll take one of these jokers and put it with these 2, and have 3 for discard. Then I'm going to get another stack. I have a wind, a 2 dot, and a 6 bam. I don't need but a 7, an 8, and a flower. So I'm going to put those down for a discard. Draw my next stack. I've got a 7 bam, a flower, and a green dragon. I'm going to use my flower down here. So, and then I don't need my bam. I need to discard 3. I'm going to discard my bam, my 7, and I'll have to use my other joker to discard because I don't want to get rid of my 8 because I'm still working on some 8s. So now I draw my next stack. I've got a 2, a 6, and a 1. I need a 7, and I need 8s. Those are not 7s or 8s, so I'm going to discard them. Then my last stack will stay. I've got a 3, a 2, and an 8, but I need a 7 or 8. Oh, I got an 8, so I'll put it right here with the 8. A 3 and a 2 don't go with anything I need. These will be my discard. And that's it. I've got 3 flowers, 4, 5, 6, 3 7s. I need 1 more 7. I need 2 more 8s. And if I had some jokers, I could put them with the 8s or the 7s, but I cannot put them with the runs. Okay, see you next time.